Okay, so I'll be the first to admit that last flight didn't exactly go to plan. But I learned something. And that is what Kerbal Space Program is all about. So what I learnt was that the Science 3 here has a bit of a design flaw in that the SRBs did not jettison like they were supposed to. I have a sneaking suspicion as to why. Just wanted to check that no, it hasn't clipped with any of the fins, so I think what's gonna be the problem is if I zoom in. Yeah, it hasn't actually connected the SRBs to the boosters, to the decouplers. It's connected it to the fuselage. So let's try that one again, shall we? I can... Oh, need symmetry on. I'm gonna need to move these decouplers up a bit if I'm gonna do this properly, aren't I? Okay. Let's just put you over there for now. Move you up. No, not 4 times symmetry. Only 2 times. Let's put it about... yeah, about there. That seems a bit more reasonable. And now, if I can get this to behave... let's go up a tiny bit. There we go, I think. No, that's too high still. There. That should do it. Why are you so off-center? There we go, that's more like it. Starting to look a bit more like a rocket. And I need to rotate because this is not straight. So there we go. Okay. Hopefully that means I should be in the right orientation on the launch pad to go the right direction when I launch. Okay, I think this modified version of the Science 3, let's save it, should perform properly. So let's go ahead and put the newly cloned Bob Kerman back in the driver's seat, which I use the term loosely because he's not actually driving, it's the Propidobodyne doing it. And let's go ahead and launch. And hope that this works. Okay, we are stable on the launch pad, always good to see. Let's throttle up. And I am not far off my ideal orientation, so let's go ahead and launch this. SAS on. 3, 2, 1, launch! Twist it a tiny bit to get it the way I want it. There we go. Okay, and now let's start trying to turn it. Whoa! It's twisting a lot as I try and turn it. This does not like to turn. Stage that. Okay, again, the SRB, oh! There, okay, so that was the problem, the staging was the problem. Okay, Okay. I'm going very off axis here. Oh! Whoa, 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 no, 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 you don't. No, you don't. Ooh! That was scary. Okay, let's get back on the plane I want to be on. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Take my apoapsis, nearly there. And let's get it to about 80,000. There we go. Okay. Ooh. There we go. That's the orientation I want to see. And let's try and get this facing the right way. Okay, come on. Yeah, come on. I know you don't like to turn. Okay. And get ready for the orbital burn, which is where things went very wrong last time. Because I did my orbital burn at the wrong time. I missed my apoapsis, which is what caused me to go into the atmosphere. So let's craft. I got. Ah dear. Okay, I'm just going to start the burn now. Okay, yeah, that's looking a lot smoother burn than the last one. Probably won't have enough fuel in the tank on this stage to do a full circularization, but I'm going to get most of the way. Get ready to stage it. And stage. There we go. And fire. Whoops. Yeah, my staging's all wrong at the moment. And I very much missed the apoapsis now. Let's hope we can still finish a circularization without going into the atmosphere. This is a lot less fuel efficient than I'd have liked, but we're still doing a reasonable job of it. Don't actually need that locked anymore. What I'm looking for is the periapsis, which is going to pop out here and ready to switch off. Come on. Get up, get up, get up. Okay, that'll do it. We are officially in orbit. It's not the prettiest orbit ever. Not by a long shot. But it's gonna do the job. Congratulations, Bob. You made it into orbit. Finally. And now, we can do what we came for. Log pressure data. Oh, we already have pressure data for here. Okay. And there's the thermometer. Log the temperature. Oh, we already have the temperature for here as well. Observe the mystery goo. Yep, we needed that. Keep that. And of course, we need to observe the materials bay. There we go. Nice. And do we have a crew report for here? Yep, we've already done that one. Let's do an EVA then. I'm pretty sure I haven't done that yet. Yeah, there we go. Let's collect the data from here. Yeah, don't show that again. I know what I'm doing. Remove that data and restore it. And let's remove this data and restore this. There we go. Store those experiments and get back in. There we go. Already doing pretty good. Now, I need to try and get to the moon, don't I? That could get interesting. I hope I've got enough fuel, because I was very inefficient getting into orbit. I'm not entirely sure if I do. And my understanding is that I should be able to get science for different biomes of Kerbal as I fly by, so let's see if this is a new area. No. Yeah, this is the thing. It keeps saying while in space near Kerbal. I thought if I was in orbit I could get different biomes. It doesn't seem to want to do it. Well, that's a question for another day, I think. This time around we want to get into space. No, we don't want to get into space. We're already in space. We want to get to the moon. And to do that efficiently, I need to go back to the Space Center quickly. So I can leave Bob up there. He's fine. He'll just fly around the planet for forever, really, unless I do something. So he's fine there. So what I need is I need to upgrade. Whoops, wrong button. I need to upgrade my mission control, because if I upgrade it, I can do flight planning. But I also need an upgraded tracking station as well. So first let's upgrade that. There we go. And then upgrade the tracking station. Boom. That looks a lot better. And now, hey, now I can do fun stuff. Speaking of the tracking station, Science 3. Let's fly the Science 3. That's what we're all about. Now if I go to the map, what I can do is I can try and do a maneuver node, if I can remember. Here we go. And if I were to do something with this, I can see whether on... Whee! That's a bit excessive. I can see whether or not I can find the moon. I was actually seeing something earlier. Ooh, hello. What's this? Yeah, I do actually encounter the moon there if I do that. That requires 819.8 meters per second of delta V. I have way more than that, but I think I can probably get a much more efficient lunar encounter than this. So let's put that down a little bit. Let's get it to about... Ooh. How about that then, eh? There we go. How's about that? Get about 900 kilometers away from it. That's not too bad. I can work with that. which means that I only need 787 meters per second. Since all I need to do is a flyby, this would do it, but I still think I can do a little better. So I'm gonna do that. And if I then move the maneuver node around a little bit, I can possibly get this nice and close. How's that? 600 odd. You know what? I'm not trying to land on the moon, so this will be fine. Need to burn for about 50 seconds or so, which means I need to start the burn at about T minus 25 seconds, give or take. I need to be facing the maneuver node. There we go. It's basically on it. There we go. And now we just have to wait for the science free to get into position. Whilst I am doing so, I'm going to check whether or not I can get a fresh crew report. No, it's still just saying space near Kerbal. Am I too high up? Is that the problem? Probably. Oh well. Such is life. So, what I could do is I could wait until I get to the maneuver node. But that seems silly. So let's just speed things up a little bit. And do it that way. I want to be careful that I don't go over my burn point. So once this gets to about 30 seconds or so, I'm gonna go back to regular time and be ready to do my burn. And burn. Now what this does is it starts extending my orbit out until it reaches a lunar encounter, hopefully. Bear with me. This takes a little while. I do have quite a bit of change to enact. And as we discovered in the last episode, Poodle isn't exactly the most powerful rocket, even if it is very, very efficient. And now I'm going to start throttling down a little bit. Whoa! Oh, no. Oh, I have completely overcooked that. I messed that up. Sorry. That's my bad. I was reading the burn time, not the... Okay, I can possibly fix this. If I... burn retrograde, I can probably fix this a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch this now instead of... maneuver node. And get this approximately to what should be happening. There, that's good enough. So, I'm not exactly on my proposed maneuver, but I'm not too far off. Predicted 681.5 kilometer periapsis. Now I've got a 664.1 So I'm actually getting a little bit closer as it happens. Let's go ahead and get rid of this maneuver. Don't need you anymore. And now, we have literally nothing left to do but wait until we get to a lunar encounter. Except, of course, that I am now going way out from Kerbal, and I can probably get some new science as a result. Yes, space high over Kerbal. It's very round. Good to hear. Let's do the mystery goo. Goo feels right at home here. Fair enough. Pressure data. Still in a vacuum. Good to hear. Temperature. Measuring the temperature of space appears to be quite impossible, as there is no matter around to be either hot or cold, except the spacecraft and the thermometer itself. This is probably going to give the R&D guys something to think about for a while. Cool. R&D boys need to be made to work, so let's get this. The high radiation environment caused a few of the samples to glow. It looks like it would be fun to paint the rocket with this. Of course. Of course that's what we're thinking. And EVA reports. Recorded the observations about the situation. And let's collect my data. And restore. Oh, that's the one I haven't used yet. Let's collect the data. And restore. Zoom in, I can probably reach, yep, take the data from that, and take the data from that, and take the data from there, and back in we go. There we go. Okay, we have done some more science, and that's what this flight is all about. But there might even be some more science to be done, so let's just warp to here. And see if we're far enough away from Kerbal to be able to get even more science. Easy way to test is the crew report. Hey, that looks very much like what I did previously, but... Oh wait, yeah, of course, because it's the crew report that was taken before, so yeah, it's exactly the same. Yeah, okay, never mind. Now if I left it in and I did a crew report, I'd have to overwrite the existing crew report. You know what, I'm gonna just leave that as it is for now. Do pressure data. I don't know actually, I'm not sure what's happening here. I think... Oops. I think it's just giving me duplicates of what I've already done. So let's go ahead and go plenty far away. That way I'll know for sure that I'll be in a new place if there is any new science to be done. So, crew report, override. Yeah, that still looks the same to me. Okay, I think there's nothing new until we get to a lunar encounter. So, let's go ahead and warp to just before we get that. One thing I am slightly concerned about is, electric charge is all gone. That's not good. Crew report. Still high over Kerbal, okay. Not there yet. Yeah, we got a little bit before we get to the lunar encounter. So let's go ahead and manually time warp this. Till we cross over. There we go. We have just crossed over into the moon's sphere of influence. So now it's measuring everything with regards to the moon, as opposed to, which is that there, I believe, as opposed to Kerbal. So now my altitude is over the moon. And more importantly, I can do science from... Okay, that's still saying over Kerbal. Well, this should be over the moon. I'm in a lunar encounter. My altitude is climbing. Which path am I following here? Am I following the lunar encounter path or my orbital path? I think I'm following my orbital path, aren't I? Hang on. Set as target. What's going on here? The moon's all the way over there. How can I be having a lunar encounter if it's all the way... Oh, unless it's several orbits in the future. That could be what's going on here. I think that may very well be what's going on here. Why is SAS off? Oh, of course, because I've got no charge. Yeah. That could get interesting when I come to go home. Because that means Bob's going to have to try and fly this without SOS. SAS? SAS. Which could get very interesting. Okay, you know what? I am going to go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. And we shall see in the next episode whether or not I have actually managed to achieve a lunar encounter in a subsequent orbit. So, hope you all enjoyed. At least I made it into space this time, without blowing up. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay bad.